Okay, here we go, guys. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm a bit late today. Computer's been a bit fucky, connection's been a bit fucky. Hopefully everything's gonna be okay. Hey, Weru, hey, Golf. Very happy to see you guys. Let me just finish setting up here. I'll be right with you guys. And that's it, I think. Pretty sure that's it. And okay, so for you guys, hey Snowfax, good to see you. So for everybody who wasn't paying attention last time, or maybe just wasn't here, we're at the trial. Sadly, Sakura has died, but we're not sure how exactly or who did it. A lot of we had a very short investigation. And we got a lot of unanswered questions. We got a couple of theories though. So we're gonna check them out right now at the trial. So I'm gonna get to right now. Better not say good to see you. Join in our stream for once. I did not say that. I know you're always there in the shadows. I know, and you've also been out of the shadows a couple of times on my last couple of streams, I think. So yeah, happy to see you here again, Snowfax. Good to see you out of the shadows, though. Oh wow, the room's really empty right now. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What?
Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
I should have a drink of water before I do Monokuma's voice. Hold on. Alright.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD.
I don't know. How do I pronounce emoticons? This is just plain creepy.
Well?
Hold on, I think I can take my microphone a bit up. Let me know if this is too much. Oh, whoops.
No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends?
He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
How are they communicating? Are we breaking the fourth wall right now?
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there.
What the? What emoticons are these anyway? Is he dancing?
What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't know, Hina. I don't know. Gotta say that one of the suspects is Sakura. I think she had something to do with her own death. And I gotta say, Hina is my #1 suspect right now. As unlikely as it seems, I don't know. She's the one acting the most suspicious so far. Yeah, the game just found a way to get even weirder, and I get a feeling it's not the weirdest it's gonna become. I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Oh yeah, he also definitely is a suspect. Yeah, he's had something to do with it.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one who murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. What? Did you ask the PC? What are you talking about, Morthane? And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here?
That person is one of us?
Let's go through everybody real quick.
Hey,
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going.
what the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
What the heck?
Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
The PC girl. Oh, that was a good effort more thing, but no, the game wouldn't let me. Yeah, that was a good idea, but obviously the game wouldn't let me go into that room, saying that we should keep like traffic in and out of there to a minimum, so the mastermind won't find out about our scheme. So the culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that.
Don't
Come on,
look at
get
me.
bets, guys. Who's it gonna be? I said before, and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Okay.
Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear run through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. I felt lower and lower. And as suddenly as always, the ride was over. I wonder if we're gonna get, since we're so little, are we gonna see the 16th student this time? I wonder if the 16th student is gonna appear during a trial or during school life. Because I kind of got a feeling that maybe because there's a 16th chair, there's gonna be a 16th person. In the trial, I mean. The doors open once again. Here we are. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
Were there menorahs on the on the back of the whatever?
And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith.
Oh Jesus!
A deadly class trial!
And of course we want to save. Better save, overwrite this one actually. Man, you know, a lot of people are gone that I wouldn't have suspected. Oh, we got some new skills actually. I'm gonna do the skills first, then we're gonna look at all our clues to refresh our memory. Extraordinary focus. Oh, actually have enough for everything. Increases the focus gauge by 2, effective during the class trial. Nice, I like that. I use the focus a lot. Steadies your aim a little, effective during the non-stop debate and the Hangman's Gambit. Cost 2. Okay, that's nice, I guess. We got that from I think we got it from the French girl. Forgot her name sounding. Celeste. I got that from her. And all the rest are okay. Already in there. Okay then. So let's go through our truth bullets. Gundam Munakuma, file number 4, which says time of death is estimated to be around noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point... Oh, and we know... We'll see it later, but we know that she was hit twice on the head, not just once. It seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood, meaning there probably was poison involved.
A chair had been jammed against the wall within the rec room, blocking access from the outside. It is believed that the killer did this to create a locked room scenario. And I got my suspicions it might be Sakura herself who blocked the room. Sakura is found dead sitting in a chair, slumping forward, with a small smile on her face, by the way. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there is no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Bloodstain was found in front of the shelf of magazines, presumed to be Sakura's. No explanation how it would appear, but I guess if she was standing up and throwing up blood, then maybe she threw up there. At one point, Hina had been injured and taken to the... Well, we got the... She gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this type of wrapper. According to Hina, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it had become available, so obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. There were pieces of red glass scattered near the table in the rec room. After finding the top and bottom pieces, it was concluded that the shards must have come from a bottle. And inside the bottle was a little Monokuma figure, depicting a knight. A chess knight. There are a number of red bottles on the shelf in the rec room. Inside each bottle is a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. Well, they're all chess pieces. I'm assuming that's the unknown correlation they're talking about. There was one more weird thing about this, we'll see later. An empty protein drink was found near the rec room door. The container had the label Chem A2. Which we know all the chems labeled A are supposed to be protein drinks and nutrients and stuff like that. Shards of the glass from the window that was broken to get into the room were found both around and underneath the container. Meaning there might have been a broken glass around there earlier. Or maybe the protein drink was placed there after we broke in the room. Fresh handprint was found inside the rec room's open locker. Since the locker was open before they opened the locked room, there's no way someone was hiding there before they arrived. Then maybe someone was hiding to surprise Sakura. That's possible. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Bayaka, and Hiro, asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She had slid these notes underneath each person's room door. Bayaka said that he never went to see her and in fact had not seen her that day at all. Toko also said that she received the... Ah man, good golf. And you didn't make it? That sucks. Anyway, that she also never met her. Hiro also said that he never met her. Good golf, isn't it kind of like... I heard it's sort of like... Binding of Isaac with guns. Isn't it like that? Gungeon. A bit of garbage, fill out. It's a piece of paper with red polka dots on it. Not unlike the wrapper that Sakura had on her that Hina gave her, and supposedly only she had. Pretty much. Oh well. Sakura had some yellow powder on her shoe. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. All of the Monokuma bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. However, when the bottle shards were weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found to be heavier, which is not what we would expect. Meaning maybe something's up with the figurine. That's what I suspect. On the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside the magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. It does seem like that, but Sakura did not have any blood on her finger. Chem lab shelf. On the shelf lab in the chem lab, sections A contains supplements, B is reagents, and C is harmful chemicals. The ball of poison labeled as section C had been placed on section A by the shelf, meaning maybe someone switched stickers or something, and that's how she drank poison. We don't know. Could be the candy that was poisoned. There was a broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf, which was labeled Chem C4. The powder on the room is assumed to have come from this. According to Bayaka, the powder would have been spilled after the incident took place. Someone left footprints on the powder spilled in there. Which are smaller than our feet, which is weird because Makoto is like the smallest guy in there, in the game. So that's all we got right now. Let's hope that'll be enough. Got you guys to count on. Let's finish our preparations and see what's going on.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Well, Gagaf, maybe we'll do it during the trial. We'll get the chance, maybe.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
That's true. It's happened almost at every trial, right? Up until now. And the last couple of times, everyone who said it was the killer, so...
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
Why do they have a menorah in the back? Fucking Japanese.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Here we go. Now listen to everything before we make our, before we start shooting. Toko's account, Oi's account, Byakuya's account. Jewish conspiracy. Well, Japanese people do have some sort of,
One of you killed Sakura.
some sort of obsession
And
with
what reason
Judaism.
do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Yeah, this is Sakura's case. Yeah, Gagolf, I saw like just in the Final Fantasy series, there are tons of like Jewish mythology references all the time, especially in 7. A ton in 7, but in general in the like Hebrew words, stuff about Kabbalah, all that bullshit. Anyway, I want to check what each of their accounts said exactly. Well, I said they had rooms. Then I guess this is the answer. About that's it. They also had a chance to do it. They all supposedly met her. Byakuya said they received it but didn't do it, but didn't go there, and Toko said the same. So I think I know why.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
I think it might be this.
And what reason do you have for saying
Because you hated her.
is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Yes! Got it right.
That's wrong.
Really?
Another reason
Well, I
you
guess that's
suspect them
just
is because Sakura
cultural
wanted to meet
shit.
with them, right?
There's definitely Norse stuff in there, but maybe just because I know more than I noticed like stuff that sounds odd. But it could be the same for you.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Another one? So quick? Okay. Let's see what they got to say. Footprints, status of Sakura's body, pocket trash. I think pocket trash could lead us to,
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
okay, yeah.
I didn't either.
But,
Yeah, same here. I never saw her. No, that's wrong.
oh, we Phoenix right in here now. Hold it!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Pocket hentai? Almost. Almost more thing. Oh, hey, Bats.
It was
Oh, no,
white with red polka dot.
Game stuck for a second, so oh, I can't save during. Oh, I can't save during a trial. It never let me before. Maybe just not during mini games. Huh? Well, that's good to know.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, let him talk.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Well, I can't disprove it, I think.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office.
I guess that's kind of true. The reason I know that is Sakura loved candy too much to share. Hiro got the candy from Hina. When Sakura got the candy, well, yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Yeah, she did say that.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it.
So I guess we can disprove this.
I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh yeah, we might.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What? Oh, Toko. Oh, come on. That just makes you look even guiltier. What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
God, this guy is so stupid.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
He is literally so lucky to be so stupid. I can't believe he would like manage to kill anyone without getting killed himself.
See? See? Toko
Such a
did
fuck
it.
up.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
How do you ever find out it was barred from entering? That's true. That's a very good point, Gogolf. Very good point.
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
And there we go, Gogolf even ahead of Kyoko.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Who died this time? Joe, remember the huge girl? Here she is, right. She was supposed to be right to the left of Kyoko there. Huge girl, ultimate martial artist, untouchable. We found out she was a spy, and then there was a lot of tension. I'm not sure if you were back then, but basically that's her. You know what? Let me just show you. Her. She died.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko... Yeah, I loved her too. It is kind of mysterious how she died. When Kyoko found the message, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Maybe this is an open and shut case, I don't know.
Makes sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
No, there's an obvious problem with what Hiro said before. No shit. Ah, come on, we gotta do this? Fine. Magazine dying message, status of Sakura's body, pocket trash. I'm not sure.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Bullshit.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Let's see.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
You know what? No, the thing is that exactly what Gagolf said, that he was barred from going in. So I'm not sure how exactly am I disproving it. Like, he said that it was when he was discovered, when the body was discovered. But Pocket Trash doesn't help me here.
When I found the dying message,
Sakura's body
it was
status
only
doesn't.
after the investigation had begun. I found
I'm gonna
the
try this
magazine
one,
tucked
maybe.
away on the magazine shelf. When
We
I
got
pulled it
magazine
out,
shelf too.
I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying more thing. I'm not sure if it'll work, but it's
I
a
can tell you
decent
exactly
shot, I
when
think.
found the dying message when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you.
What?
when
No,
I
it was
found the
deflected. I
dying
wasn't wrong.
message,
Shit.
It was only after the investigation had begun.
Should have
I
done it
found the
quicker.
magazine
Tucked away on when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, I need to try and shoot it
I
faster.
can tell you exactly when I found the dying message when Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it! That's wrong. So, well, let's think about it. The body. Well, it was on the magazine shelf, so why would he look at the magazine shelf? I guess. But we got the status of Sakura's body, where she had blood on. Oh! No. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't think I hit the wrong sentence. Well, not this time, at least. Yes, we go. Oh, I get what you mean. Anyway, so, well, the status of Sakura's body just shows that she wasn't the one writing in it. It doesn't help us prove, like, when he found out about it. Was a blood stain there. What else do we have? We have the candy wrapper, the pocket trash, which doesn't really help us. Doesn't really help us here. We already used it. I don't think we're gonna use it again. What was the third thing? I don't remember what was the third thing. Let's look at this again.
Shoot!
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly
Status.
when I found the dying message.
Magazine dying message too. Well, if you found it then, like, what do you... There's like a dozen holes, but I just don't know how to poke at them. Like, why wouldn't he say anything? The magazine was also upside down. Why would he return it to be upside down if it was already like that? A bunch of stuff.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
He says that was when her body was discovered. That's probably what I need to shoot at.
It was only after the investigation had begun.
Why is that weird? That she found it only after? I think because the magazine was upside down, maybe. And it was on the shelf.
Tucked away on the magazine.
Like, why would he go to the magazine shelf is what I would think.
When I pulled it out,
It's not more than, like, what some people told me. Well, no, more thing. It's a lot of people have told me that it's a problem with the translation too. Like, if I had known in advance, I would have taken the fan translation. That would have made things more clear. And without so many vague sentences. Can't say why, but I'm guessing it's the magazine shelf since it wasn't the other one. That I need to take it.
What's your problem?
Maybe that, like, why would he... No, yeah, that's what we need to do here, Morthan. We gotta poke a hole in his message.
I can tell you, it was only I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I guess so, Golf. No, I mean, well, yeah, let's just try
I
it.
can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
What? Ah! I cannot believe it. Just missed that.
I can tell you when it was only after I found
This
the
game.
magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh!
No,
Good job, Golf. I guess you're gonna explain to us now why it doesn't make sense.
when Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the
So
investigation.
what they're saying basically is, why would you go to the magazine stand and look in there?
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
What? He was when they discovered the body? Well, whatever.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
No, Marathon, I tried to absorb the other one and it worked. Just now. When you absorbed one and the other, the outcome was fucking... No, it wasn't. When I absorbed what you said first, it didn't work, and now when I absorbed it, it did work, so the outcome wasn't identical.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Thank you.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
I think my stream just might be way behind for the guys on 60 Heroes. You guys might want to look at the stream on Twitch, it might help. Just saying. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. And I know exactly how to prove it now. Oh, it's a showdown! Shit, I hate this.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Don't remember how to activate the secret
Show
weapon.
Me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh.
Whatever. I don't know why it didn't work over there, but I think I'm gonna lose this one actually, looking at the...
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
At least 30% right? Jesus.
The end is nigh. Can't hear you.
Oh, I didn't reload! I forgot I need to reload! That's what I did wrong. But I'm kinda kicking his ass right now using this. So I might have a chance at
Show
this.
me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Oh! I did it!
Show me the proof.
Boom, bitch! The Egyptian themed background? I don't know, Jodman. That actually no, that might not be. Was it always Egyptian in the background? I'm not sure it was. I think you might be onto something, Jodman. I never actually noticed it that much. Yeah, it was that's really weird. We already agreed that that was probably like a studio exec or something, going in and saying like, hey, you know, rhythm games are really big right now. You got to put some rhythm in your game. And the people were like, what? It's kind of a murder mystery visual novel type thing. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Just put some rhythm game anywhere in there. That's gonna boost sales. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Also, hey, Simeon.
Then, who did write it?
You know, when I think about it, who the guy who wrote it, who's probably Hero, probably killed her. I mean, that means there was already blood outside, assuming it is Sakura's blood.
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Should have made it stab the victim rhythmically. That could have been fun.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Well, that was easy.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because
Guess who's the next guy who's gonna get killed by Toko?
I killed her!
Wait, what? Well, I did not seriously expect this to be that quick. Wow.
Please, just let me explain what happened.
She probably asked him or something. I don't know. Well, that was game is full of surprises. Gotta give it that.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
And then you killed her?
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So
Seriously?
of course I freaked out, and then
And then what? I cannot believe you would.
my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
I can't.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Really? She would let her guard down like that? And
Then she just
in the flashback, the
went.
closet was
I didn't
closed.
see her move again after that.
It's still no. Something's fucky here. It still doesn't answer a lot of questions.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
This doesn't add up. But why would he confess to a murder that maybe he thinks he did, but he actually didn't?
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Well, Gagolf, not just the blood vomit and the poison. It's also stuff like, what about the door being locked from inside? What about her being hit on the head twice? What about the locker being closed? All that kind of stuff. He probably thinks he killed her, but actually didn't. But why would he admit anyway?
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking
Exactly.
about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Just one. Simeon, I did not let her die. There's strong evidence that she killed herself, or at least had something to do with killing herself. So it was her choice. Besides, how can you fucking stop a Gigantor like that?
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? Use Sakura's finger, why the magazine was hidden, why he picked Toko. Why was the magazine hidden? Oh, why didn't he use... I don't know, so many things don't work here, but whatever. I guess why why didn't he use Sakura's finger? Whatever, because he's stupid probably, but... Oh shit, I'm on my last heart too. And I was wrong. I just panicked. I didn't even think about that. You wouldn't have thought of that even if you didn't panic. Anyway, that's not the point I was trying to make.
Shoot!
I think... Oh no, I lost. Oh shit. Well... Got another shot? I don't know. I guess I want to give it another shot. Maybe. I don't want to end the game. But it makes sense why was the magazine hidden. It makes sense that he would hide it. He didn't actually hide it. He put it upside down in the shelf. So whatever.
I'm completely unconvinced that because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of
That's
blood.
literally what I just said. I just asked why he didn't use her finger. That is literally what I asked. Yeah, Gagolf, that's what happens. If you lose, you just lose everyone's confidence. I guess it's also so that there would be some sort of an end to the trial. But you can't really, but you don't learn. Because if they would have all voted for Hero right now, and Monokuma said, nope, that's wrong, then we would have known. And that just kind of fucks up everything. Even though we know it anyway, probably.
Then, who did write it?
Hero could very well. That would explain how he knew about the message in the.
Oh, that's what. Oh no, we're going back.
Because
But it just goes to show that this game is like talking too much. Things are going around in loops.
And that's all she said.
She said she was gonna end it today, meaning she's probably gonna kill herself because she didn't want people bugging Hina.
And then
They hit her on the head. Pay note that the locker behind is closed. Why would he lie about this?
I hit her from behind.
I hardly think that hitting her from behind would. I don't know.
See your move again after that.
I'm not sure
Once it
what's.
was over. So I
A
ran.
lot of things are
Ready to vote
hidden right now.
What there's and
Well, what doesn't make sense? Everything? It's obvious why he picked Toko. Because she's a serial killer. Why was the magazine hidden, I suppose?
I got it!
Or whatever.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Sorry.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well,
Fine, fair point.
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I guess. Someone would like what was written that was obviously Toko. But why would she hide it there?
I got it!
And not in another
It had to be
spot?
Toko, right?
Could also be Byakuya, I guess. You already fucked with evidence once.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Oh, so she lied also.
Why
But
would
lied
I-
better, I suppose.
Wait, but more important.
Why would he lie about it though?
That doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
So many things don't work right now.
Hero just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
Maybe Sakura was being a mastermind here? Maybe she's really smarter. Well, not that the more than she let on, but maybe she's really smart and like gave them the opportunity to think they were killing her? Why though? It would just fuck up the trial and everyone would die.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Unless Hina did poison her and she knew that that would be the way and she would try to frame like everybody, that everybody thought she would kill her and she would give her the best chances of escape. I was trying to think that's what happened. She was trying to help Hina escape by dying and fucking up the murder so bad, or like fucking with stuff around it so bad that no one would think it would be Hina.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
And maybe she didn't even know that. Maybe Hina didn't even know that she poisoned her somehow. But would that count? It's all so many loopholes. It's hard to know.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Oh shit, Simeon and Gagolf. If that shit works, I might stream it. Oh damn. Yellow powder starts with Sakura's body. Kyoko's examination summary. Pretty sure that's gonna be it.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
That's
You
okay.
hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
There we go. She was hit twice.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
Maybe she faked it?
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Maybe she faked it, then she got up, I don't know. Well, we're about to find out, I suppose.
Grab him on a coup and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her.
Just once.
Yes.
No, that's wrong.
No, Sakura to
If
fall
Sakura died from
and go
Hiro's
limp from
single
one hit
blow,
to the head
that
after she
doesn't
went toe
explain
to toe
why she
with
had two head
Monokuma. No way she went limp and lost consciousness from one hit of a bottle. Jesus. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Two?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds
Toko.
means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Maybe that's why it was heavier, because there were the shards of 2 different bottles.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
But she took one of the little statues, Monokuma figurines, away because again she wanted to fuck with the scene of the crime, so we won't find out the real killer.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
I knew it
Once you
looked like 2 were
understand that
missing.
point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Because of the pieces.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Oh my god. Feels like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be... Oh my god. We know... Hangman's Gambit. Oh, well, chess probably or something, right? What? What chess pieces, I'm assuming. Chess piece. No, chess piece, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Chess. this. And now maybe a P? Yeah, okay. Peace, I guess. There we go.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces.
Good job, Makoto, you fucking retard.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Oh, hold on. I got a theory. I think I know what happened now. I think Toko was hiding in the locker or whatever. She saw Sakura get up and not actually get killed. She jumped out, smashed a bottle on her, and thought she could frame Hero somehow. Then she hid the magazine, for some reason not just taking her and burning it. And then she went away, but then Sakura got up again? I don't know. Maybe Byakuya did it?
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
We'll find out soon enough.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Because of the weight.
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was broken, I think. It was excited? I think it was broken. Cause then that would mean that it's not actually missing, it's right there. And it's just a figurine that's missing.
I got it!
Yes!
The bottle must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Oh, hey Toombi, it's been a while. And yeah, Sakura. We all loved her. But there's a lot of stuff showing here that it might have been either a suicide or an assisted suicide or something like that.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Just to prove that is, of course, the weights. Where are they? There we go.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Oh, pretty squid
And
script.
what we found
Can't wait.
was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yep.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
I'm telling you, Kyoko is the ultimate detective or investigator or something like that. It's gotta be it.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. Sakura's first attacker. Sakura's second attacker. Some bowling aficionados.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You
Is that
killed
so?
her. I'm sure of it.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
This guy's such a loser.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon.
Didn't you think
Ogre
about
showed up.
saying something like that earlier? Hiro has grown on you? No, this guy's annoying. I don't know, I kind of want him to die already. He's just such a fuck up. How did you not think of telling us stuff like this? It's like telling...
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay.
Oh, he does a
why
good
I
job
held
filling in for Ifumi. For the wrong reasons, I'd say.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Oh my god.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
There we go.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but...
Oops. No, it's not ridiculous at all. There's definitely proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And a new element? Yeah, let me know. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. Yes. Now you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Ah! Oh, hey, Garhor. Good to see you, man. Long time. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during the coup de grace. Oh, god damn it. You'll select it the same way as during a non-stop debate. Simply use the Q key or use the mouse wheel. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, whatever. Educational person, we're gonna set blah blah blah. Just this once. By the way, you're about halfway through the game. Oh Jesus Christ! No way! I'm only now halfway through the fucking game. Holy shit! This game is long. This is like streaming a Final Fantasy game. About halfway through the game. Jesus Christ! I gotta say, I thought I was like at 75%. Well, apparently. Good luck and have fun as usual. Moment of truth. Let's try this again.
It's a lie!
Remember how to load though.
I hate you! I curse you! No! No!
Oh, that's how I load. Okay.
I curse you!
Why is it not taking bullets now though? That's weird. Maybe I found a glitch? Oh, it's this! I actually accidentally activated it! Shit! So I activated with E, not with the... Oh, crap. But I'm pretty close to the end. I think I can get her. Oh, I did it! Final strike. Glass shards on the floor. Lock her handprint!
This should prove it.
Yes. Okay, I think I did it.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
What do you mean, what do you find anticlimactic, Jode? Wait, what? What's this? Okay, I'm guessing everybody sees what I see right now on Safe Street Heroes. So, huh. Just give me a second to try and get things back on track so I can see chat again. And... Huh. Give me a sec. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there we go. You see nothing? Was that only for me? Did no one else have had an error right now? A malware error on Safe Street Heroes? Which is obviously not true, but still. Anyway, if someone could take care of that shit. Oh, the rhythm minigame? Yeah, but it's not, well, it's not supposed to be the climax, Jodmond. I mean, we're just like halfway through the case, I think. Oh, someone tried to embed something funny. Oh, I see. Okay. No, Gagulf got it too, Simeon. Yeah, and Toombi too. So, yeah. Anyway.
It doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Like someone else, Hero.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
But she didn't, we know, of course.
What do you mean, probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Okay, so she was hiding there. Well, let's see now.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't
Wonder if Bayaka
go,
was there too.
but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yeah, and she saw you frame her too.
And I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, couldn't you have... Oh, well, no, she wouldn't have said it.
Wow.
Actually, she could have said it earlier
That's
when
awkward.
we... Whatever. I guess we jumped the shark. We, like, jumped up too fast for her to, respond.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
What an idiot. Could have saved this
Imbeciles,
time.
all of you.
Yep.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh.
there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me.
That's a cool photo. Gotta give it to them. That's a really cool photo.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean... Oh.
Guess it's back!
Oh, yeah, I guess it was shock from the blood.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Gotta say, I like Jill. Jill has definitely grown on me, unlike Hero.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually
share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake.
Oh yeah, Gahor. She has a split personality. Who's a serial murderer. So yeah, we found out that halfway through the game. Fine, genocide show. Who gives a shit, Suika? This is in English. Weeaboo.
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
that.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
Oh, well, I wasn't talking to you either, Suika.
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Oh,
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
well, she's smart at
I'm
least.
about to die for some woman? If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh, that would be amazing. If Genocide Jill would kill Byakuya, I would be so happy.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Or maybe she was faking it.
Hey, come on. That's... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Not just yet. Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Yeah, she can't wait of, wow. If Hina and Sakura do this, gotta say it's kinda getting stabbed in the back again. I thought they were my friends.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
I think so too, Gahor. It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Well, let's go, poke some holes.
Then, darling.
Ugh. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Yeah, you did, Toombi, but you can look it up on YouTube. Kyoto's examination. So, well, I gotta look at everything first. I guess maybe the status of Sakura's body. That's my best guess.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
That's it.
You smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
She wasn't covered in blood. She only had a bit on her lip.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
And again, it could be this. It could be both of them, really. I guess it's the last one, though, that I should attack.
And all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
And yeah, Toombi, I hated Celeste, too.
You got it.
And where did the
Pretty
attack
glad
occur?
she's gone.
I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Yes!
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
Shut up.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf is the blood, I suppose. I guess that proves it.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Yeah, she did, Dolan. I know it sucks. But at least her death is an interesting one.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an
Vibrating
end?
characters.
But
Yeah, she's hiding something. Okay, I'm pretty sure by now that she killed Sakura. I just don't know if, and I'm pretty sure Sakura had something to do with it as well. I'm just not sure if it was. I'm not sure yet if Hina knew about the plan or not. If she's like actively trying to dodge the bullet right now and get us all killed, and her to graduate or not. Why are they killing each other? Scroll because they have to. And yeah, Celeste was executed. She killed Hifumi, who killed, forgot his name, Taka, I think. And Scroll, they kill each other because they have to. Yeah, they do.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yep.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nope.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Why do they have to? Well, basically the game keeps giving. First of all, if someone kills another guy and gets away with it, like in the class trial here, if we vote for the wrong person in the class trial, the guy who actually did the murder gets out of here. The rest die, but he gets out of here, so he can be like, fuck them. Other than that, the mastermind Monokuma just keeps giving them incentives. Like it's either he's promising rewards like $10 million if they get out of there, or he's giving them like reasons to hate and doubt each other. Keeps like messing with their heads, so they'll hate each other and want to kill each other, or think that someone else is about to kill them and stuff like that. That's how they do it. They could just stay there, but again, he's actively trying to give them incentives to kill each other, and eventually it works. A lot of also like dynamics between the characters. Like a lot of them just don't get along and wouldn't mind killing someone to get out of here, thinking they can actually do it when they're usually wrong. Also, like we had. Oh yeah, you're right, Neospark Taka. Yeah, you're right, Neospark. Also hi. But yeah, they basically just manipulate them to make them kill each other.
Just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I was in the locker. It wasn't too small. I saw it for myself, I guess. Again, vague answers, but
I got it!
yeah, okay.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Yep.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How did you not know? You killed her!
Obviously she didn't. I guess she sneezed again or something.
The fact that I don't know
Turned
proves
back.
I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Toombi, you can't. It's again the rules to kill everybody. Each one killer can only kill up to 2 people. You can't kill them all and get out, because then the mastermind will just kill you too. That's what he said.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Last 3? Oh, that's gonna be crazy, Toombi. Could we really be missing something so important? There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's... Well, we'll see right now. Summary dying message, Monokuma file. Probably the Monokuma file.
What was it that killed Oma?
That's my guess right now.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause.
Oh.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Yes! I knew it!
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Oh yeah, Toombe, I think we're at chapter 4, wait, case 4, I think there are a total of 6. But it could be that the last one is just an outro or something without an actual trial. Oh, and an epilogue. Okay, so 6 and an epilogue.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
See ya, Scribble.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
True.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even check
Oh,
in
she's
there?
professional.
God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
No, I think you spelled it right, Toombe.
Poison?
Epilogue.
That's right.
Yep,
This
obviously.
is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
Go for it.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along!
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Entire bottle. She must have killed herself. She said she was gonna end it today.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
A lot of poison Bayaka showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. Section A.
I got it!
We saw it there.
Poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Toombe knows what I'm talking about. Kyoko, ultimate waifu. That's her special ability too.
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
God, this guy.
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the ball of poison to his lips and
Huh? Master!
we were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. Oh, Neospark, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't explain it. I'm streaming simultaneously on... no, I'm streaming simultaneously on Twitch and on SafeStateHeroes.com. So when people aren't chatting in Twitch, I'm talking to the guys on SafeStateHeroes.com. You're welcome to use either chat you want. But those are the comments you're not seeing, and the people I'm talking to you're not seeing.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him
You
spit
guys
it
are so
out.
stupid. But yeah, Gagolf is right. It is pretty risky. Even though he said that it's not a potent poison, well, I guess he could still. Maybe he'll get sick and shit himself. We don't know.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Stickers have been switched, of course. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out the bit of content with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Of course. Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which means... Oh my god, you guys, this is so slow. Oh, another Hangman's Gambit? What was the question? Shit. Poison... No. Shit, I'm not sure. What was the fuck? Where's the... Shit, where's the... God damn it, where's the fucking transcript? Motherfucker. Shit, I didn't notice. What could it be? What could be... Poisoned, I forgot the question. Protein drink. Oh! Good job. Good golf, as usual. Protein drink. You're right, protein. And also Jodment. I just saw good golf first, but well. Pro. Move. Down. Protein rank. And there we go. Good job, guys.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were
The answer is
switched.
purple bank.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Unless something that's seen. Protein drink, obviously. Jesus.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura.
Hina looks surprised. I'm not sure if she's
True cause of
surprised
death.
because she's finding this out now, or because she's surprised that we figured it out.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Well, could it be though? I mean, well, again, this is interesting though because Hina is the only one with feet small enough for us. Well, Sakura was the tallest person. Her feet are probably much larger than ours, but she had some powder on them, so I'm not sure. Has to be. I guess what they want us to say is the yellow powder. You said, well, I was wrong. You said the evidence was in the chem lab, right? That, come on. Fine, so it's the footprints, Jesus.
I got footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
Oh, he took our shitty little drawing.
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Did I call
The
it?
footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway,
I knew it, because she's, according to the heights, I'm a fucking genius, I broke the game.
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep,
She's admitting?
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Wow, I did... Okay.
Just as I suspected.
I gotta say, I had my suspicions, but it's still surprising.
Footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistake.
Unless she also didn't actually kill Sakura or something, but I don't know.
And the
Why would she
only
do it,
people
though?
here who wear sneakers are...
Unless it was, unless she asked it? Well, we'll find out soon. Those sneakers here are probably Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. That's true, Toombi, but I'm a romantic at heart, so I always have that hope inside of me. Makoto, well, we saw our last stream. He asked us if they were ours. He wanted us to prove it. The feet were too big.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Like
This
usual.
whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I
What a
can't
bitch! She
believe
was
it.
our friend, and she tried to. She was our friend. She and Sakura were like two of the people who were like the most actively trying to get us out of here. And to do that, I mean, come on, you gotta be real dumb. I'm honestly disappointed.
What about it can't you believe?
Shame.
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Yep.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Oh, you really think that Hina? No, Sakura must have wanted to do it, or she must have. I don't know. I'm basing this on the fact that she had to be the one to put the chair up to block the door. I mean, I did notice that Hina was the first one to see her and then called us over. It's like textbook suspicious behavior. But the door, I can't think of an explanation for how they would prop the chair to the door unless Sakura did it. And if she wanted to die and maybe they planned her death, and well, I said before, whatever.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
Shut up, Simeon.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Actually, it does, Toombi, because a lot of the times the obvious, like not the most obvious dumb, not the obvious answer. A lot of times the obvious answer is the right one in this game. It's not necessarily the first one that the game shows you, but the obvious one usually is the correct one. That's what I'm saying. That's why textbook suspicious behavior does mean shit in this game.
I have to say,
I'm mumbling too much.
coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
It was probably Sakura's idea.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
To get out, of course. But you know, it really also really bugs me because Sakura said she was gonna like make up for betraying us and being a spy by challenging the master and like doing a fight to the death, which was gonna be awesome and it could have seriously helped us. But she didn't do that. She chose like the sort of selfish path to help just her girlfriend Hina, which isn't really selfish because she still sacrificed herself, but still she fucked up her friends for the second time. Like, she betrayed us when she became a spy, and she betrayed us now when she tried to trick us all to make Hina look innocent and get out of here.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt.
Or maybe Sakura didn't do it? Maybe I'm just really wrong. And Hina is a mastermind.
She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
Maybe? I'm not sure. Could be I'm just wrong, and maybe I'm putting too much into this.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once.
It's quite possible she knew. Again, the powder on her feet.
And then...
Hold it.
Nice, Kyoko. Nice Phoenix Wright action.
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Yep, Bayaka, shut up.
Honeyed
We get
words
it.
like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
You're talking to
Not a
Kyoko,
person
bitch.
alive would
She's smarter than
sacrifice
you, even.
themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
No, Sakura sacrificed herself to try and save this girl. That's what I
You
think.
say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Well, we're gonna find out soon, Sensei. But you're right, it's not completely over. It's not totally over yet.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Exactly.
Well,
Well, you could find a third container in a chem lab, Toombi. It's not that crazy to just get a third container. Could also be they also have like these protein drinks around there. They could have just used a bottle or something.
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it
There we go.
doesn't.
She's trying
But the
to
fact that you
protect
won't
Sakura's
tell us
honor
concerns
somehow,
me.
which
Holy
I'm not sure
Lord.
why.
Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
A lot.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Also true.
It's too obvious, too easy.
Yeah, I'm thinking suicide, which is it's actually a pretty smart plan. I think it was I think it was assisted suicide, really. I think the plan was to well, I said a bunch of times, Dan Sensei, if you really want, I can repeat it, but I'm not gonna do it right now for the rest.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was...
Because suicide really is a loophole here. The mastermind didn't say anything. Maybe that was her plan. Maybe she thought that's how she was gonna fuck up his day. Or plan or whatever, using a loophole. But probably not.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was.
No, they did
What can you
together.
do?
That's the only explanation to why there was powder.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Why would she? But again, why would she take the fall for Sakura though? To protect her honor? Maybe Sakura made her promise that she didn't want to know that she committed suicide because she's a fighter and she wanted to die fighting or something like that. I don't know. Maybe she was really weak and just had to go away. No, I don't know.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
Well, more thing, like 2 people already said that they're the killer, but we found out that it was wrong. And if you would have voted for him, we all would have died. That's why we gotta keep looking into it.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Well, maybe you, Byakuya. You're still not off the hook.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that,
No, it doesn't make sense.
I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Nice attempt,
And
but
because of
I've
that,
spotted the whole
Everything I
error
did got
testimony.
found out. And that's it.
Yeah, also true. This isn't really a traditional courtroom.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A.
Exactly.
Do I
It's the
have that
footprints.
correct?
Footprints were only in front of Section A.
Yeah.
If that's true... It's odd that they don't want me to do another little minigame for this. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Oh, Byaku, you dumbass. Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Oh, there we go. There's my minigame. Footprints in the powder. It's gonna be that.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched
That
the
might be
bottles.
the one.
Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
I think it's the second one.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate
Shut up,
this?
Byakuya. I think it's the second
First I
one.
went to, that's when I grabbed the...
And you spilled some of the powder.
Yeah. When I gra-
Okay, and
I moved from Section C.
Yes! Got it! There were a lot of options on that one too. Pretty proud of myself.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
Exactly.
That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Ugh.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Yeah, good golf. You're right. She was nervous, so she left her footprints.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
Well,
turns out you're not so smart, Byakuya.
you lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
You know what? This case is a lot more fun than the last one. The last one was too obvious. This one is a lot of fun. Even if we do kind of figure it out halfway, it's always the case. It's got to be the case with these type of things, but still a nice case. A lot of like little twists, People claiming they were the killer when they weren't. It's interesting. Kudos to the developing team for this
The
one.
powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
Ooh, that camera work.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
I wonder if he's nervous. Like, I kind of wanted to catch him in the act, because he's a huge douche and he's so pretentious, but he can back it up, which is why I sort of like him, but also why I sort of want to bring him down. But he probably had nothing to do with this.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Nice. Oh, the yellow...
Amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
True.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
Ha, dumbass.
I found this.
A piece of glass, of course.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Oh, rub it in, Kyoko. Just rub it in.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Oh,
Huh? Me?
why didn't you play a minigame and show us?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard of light blue glass, Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. Monokuma bottle of poison. Rec room window, maybe.
I got it!
Yes, okay.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Right, if you'll recall, some of the protein ball had some glass underneath it, which was really weird and I couldn't explain.
The window? The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
What was it the ball of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? On the section A of the shelf, right? I'm remembering this right?
I got it!
Yes.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
It's kind of lame, Alex. You lose, but it's game over, but you can immediately redo it.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken.
Oh
In
man, I
other
just
words,
thought of
the locked
something.
room was unlocked.
The comic book minigame. In this one, it's gonna be hell, because this is a long ass like murder. Like a lot of stuff happened and a lot of characters.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Well, yeah, Gogolf, but technically, isn't that sort of what most games do? Technically, I mean, it's lame, but it's kind of standard.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
No.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it? Or
Oh,
anything
sorry,
like that?
Neospark. I was talking about the fact we were talking about the game over thing. That if you lose all your hearts here, you get a game over, and then you immediately retry. So I said, and Gogol said that was lame, but I said that, well, actually most games, when you lose your HP or whatever, you just get a game over and then you can retry. I mean, you load your last saved game, which is usually not that far behind. It's right, though, that most games have a bigger, a larger penalty for failure, like going back further. Though it's not always true, but I guess, again, the case is very long. Yeah, but you don't have to. You don't start from the beginning of the case, Neospark. You start from the same question where you lost. That's the thing. Yeah, but you're not starting from the beginning, Neospark. You start from the very same question where you failed. That's the thing. So you're not. There's no like going back at all. Oh, starting from the beginning would be bad. Yeah, but it would make you be more afraid of losing, really. I mean, it's more fun when you know there's more on the line, you know? But, because now if I lose, then who gives a shit? I'll just restart from the same question. But if I lose and I have to go to the beginning, I'll be like, oh man, I better get this one right. That's what I mean.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Yeah, it's a matter of obviously it should be. No, I agree, Steven. There needs to be some penalty. There can't be no penalty, but there can't also be like a massive penalty, like insta-dying, which is why I don't like playing roguelike games, because I don't like erasing all of my progress when I die. But it's fun, you know. It's high. It's supposed to be like higher risk, higher reward, psychologically at least. What happens if you game over a second time during the class trial? I'm pretty sure you start over again, but that hasn't happened to me yet, more thing. To prove someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. I'm not sure if I have that proof. I'm gonna have to really pay attention to this one, so... Source of powder, Ari's account, empty protein drink, locker, handprint, chem lab shelf. I'm not sure. I'll have to listen to them.
When it
Shit, I
comes
only
to
got
that
2 minutes.
protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before.
Why is he so adamant? Is he hiding something, or is it just like the shame? Before the rec room was unlocked. And she's saying, well, we have to block him somehow, but... You have to shoot purple words. I get more time if I shoot purple words? Really? Are you sure? Whatever. Something can prove that was brought after the rec room was open.
When it comes to that protein can...
Hold on, what do we have here? We have always account. The handprint, which doesn't prove anything. Empty protein drink. Doesn't really prove anything by itself. Source of the powder? I don't think it gives me more time though. Spark, are you sure? Maybe on lower difficulties I can absorb stuff. Maybe I can absorb these too. I'll try it right now. Chem lab shelf. I'm really not sure on this one, guys. I gotta give it to you. Okay, I'm gonna try the source of the powder. Source of the powder would have to be the chem lab, right? If the chem lab is actually... Well, the source of the powder is poison. The powder... No, I gotta say... The powder is protein powder. Well, Morthan already streamed all the Monkey Islands, if you remember. Went pretty well, but it was not that long ago. And yeah, Monkey Island is very different. The powder is the protein powder from the empty can they found in the room. Yeah. Which poison bottle they found in the lab, but it seems like they're both yellow powder though. Even though I don't know, whatever. Maybe I need to absorb something. Hold on, I'll try what Neospark said. I'll try to absorb the purple things. Maybe it'll work. Give you a bit more time.
There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it?
Okay, proof that someone planted it there. Oh, hey, Soft Alien. No problem at all. We've been going on for a while, but it's all cool. I mean, I'm actually a bit stuck here, so maybe you could help me. Anyway, it's good to see you, Soft Alien. Did you notice my schedule in advance? Because I don't want you guys to miss stuff like this. Like, I don't want you guys to miss streams, so I always schedule them in advance. Just letting you guys know. The schedule is always updated. In the poison bottle they found in the lab. So what are we saying here exactly? That the origin, I guess that the origin would have to be from the, I don't know. I'm just gonna try origin. Just gonna try shooting shit.
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
I'm gonna try.
It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
It's not the origin, or not on that one at least. The location of the bottle, maybe? It doesn't. Well, obviously, the thing that proves is that there was glass under the fucking bottle. That sort of proves it. Players can also silence destructive purple chatter to earn extra time, use like concentration meter, slow down the conversation, and make shots more easily. Well, I'll try it again. I'll try to just shoot at the purple things then. I can spare a couple of hearts. It's not too bad right now.
When it comes to that protein can,
what again do we have?
not a doubt in my mind.
Empty protein drink, maybe.
Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
I just picked it up and put it after the glass was broken. Maybe. I'm gonna try and shoot this one. Empty protein drink.
You're saying someone planted it there?
I'm trying to shoot these two.
Open?
Did I get more time? I didn't notice.
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be.
It was in there before.
Yes!
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that was a tough one.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Okay, I'll look at it soon, Neospark, after this dialogue.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath
There we
the
go.
can.
Again, I'm gonna blame the translation on this one. Too much of a vague answer.
What?
And this
For a
proves
vague
it.
question.
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
My waifu, everybody.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
That's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Waifu for life, that's a good one. Neospark, I'm gonna use that one.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is She drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Yep.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh, that's better.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. Had to have been Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Yep.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Why would you cover up something like that? Sakura definitely went to section C. Oh shit! It's another one of these. God damn it! I'm gonna fuck this one up.
You're a liar!
Still don't know how to
Wrong!
reload here.
You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar!
Oh shit! I did the wrong one.
You're wrong! I hate you!
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one because I don't know how to. Should probably check this. Reload is with tab. Why didn't that work then? It didn't work.
What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar!
She hasn't even used her special thing yet though.
I hate you! You're a liar! I'm telling
Oh, I gotta
you,
do it right. I gotta do it on tempo.
I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already!
Final strike.
Do you
Source
have
of the
any
powder,
kind of proof
footprints.
Sakura took the poison?
Yellow powder!
This should prove it.
Oh, I was right! Oh, wasn't sure on that. I was like 60% sure on that
Did you
one.
know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but
Oops. That's Sakura.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because...
Why is she covering it up? Because of honor?
Because I killed her!
Oh, she has tears.
No.
That's kind of rough, I gotta say.
Didn't kill her.
Wanted to kill Sakura. Connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. Hey, Psyche-you. Nice to see you, man. Another reason why I was not here because I fell off the bleachers at my school. Oh! Oh, shit. I hope you're okay, Soft Alien. Hope you get better soon. Wow, that sucks, man. Get better soon, buddy. Only one way to explain it. Sakura killed herself. This is nice. I like that they let us select dead ones. That's the payoff right now. I think at least it has to be.
Here's my answer.
Loophole. Loophole right in here.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Oh, that sucks too, Psyche. How'd you bake it? And is it feeling better? Are you better right now?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bayaka created the locked room in secret. Went to create the locked room and Akuma forced her into the locked room. I'd say it's the second one.
I got it!
Yes.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Where's Junko? Neospark, I don't know if I should spoiler it for you or not. Yeah, Junko's dead. Junko died. If anyone played this game before, please no spoilers, but yeah, Junko died. She was like the second person to die. She died pretty quickly. Lock room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Okay.
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
No, Psyche. Oh well, I never played this already. This is the first time of me playing it, but no. Junko, if I remember correctly, Junko was the fashionista. She died second. We found Sayaka dead. Then in the gym, where Monokuma explained about the trial and everything, she stepped on him. She attacked him, and she was speared instantaneously.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
But why?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
Oh, you watched the anime. Well, I didn't watch the anime, but I heard it's not as good as the game. Like that, they just skip a lot of stuff, and it doesn't really make much sense. But anyway, you're welcome here.
Because you already knew
Like to watch
Sakura
this
was
stuff.
dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
Oh, so there wasn't any conspiracy at all. I tailored her a whole conspiracy, but apparently she just killed herself, and it just got out of hand.
I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Oh, was Rushway was good? Well, Psyche, someone, was it you? Who requested Danganronpa 2 on my poll? So yeah, anyway, someone requested it, and it's in the poll, so I'm gonna play it eventually, and how much people vote for it will determine how, if I'm gonna play it sooner or later. The link is in my Twitch page. You don't need to like register or log in or anything. Just go there, select whichever games you want me to play, you want me to see me play soon, and you vote for them. Could be Danganronpa 2, could be something else.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Oh yeah, well obviously they can't put the same amount of detail, but still, I don't know. Obviously Neospark, there's the whole adaptation thing, but I don't know. I haven't watched it, so I can say for sure, but that's just what I've heard from other people. With the others on shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Yep.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Well, yes, Psyche, but I heard that the next game, the like Danganronpa 3, is gonna be first an anime, and then the show, and then the game. I'm sorry, first the anime and then the game, right? Oh gosh, she's so dead. Everyone's here.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
She didn't notice the glass.
Honestly, I should have noticed.
I wonder. Well,
You
there's a
should have been
loophole
the
here.
first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Why would she do this though? Really, 2 is better than 1? Well, I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, I think I asked you and you said that they solved almost all of the problems that this game had, which I sure hope so. Because as fun as it is, it does have its share of problems. What's that? Having a broke leg is basically exercise because I couldn't find my crutches. I'd literally hop around on 1 foot all the way down the side. Oh, alien. Oh, poor you.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence.
If the sentence is wrong, if they sentence the wrong person, no, not the accused. If they sentence the wrong person, the actual murderer gets away with it. Like the murderer, basically, to get out, he has 2 jobs. He has to murder someone and then make them think someone else did it. Exactly. It's not the accused. The accused also die if it's wrong. No, Neo. I don't know anything. Before I started playing Danganronpa 1, the only thing I knew was this game had a teddy bear in it. That's it. And I started the game like that. I still don't know anything about the game, like further along, and don't know anything, almost anything about Danganronpa 2 either. So please no spoilers.
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is.
I'm not getting what she's
Actually, no.
what she's getting out of this.
You're right. We have to end this properly.
Ugh. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna lose this. But okay, let's see. Okay, so she gave notes to everybody, including Byakuya, which I need to find. Byakuya. Here we go. Looking like a girl. Toko was around, and she probably snuck into the closet. Do I have something like that? Yeah, this is probably it. Then she got there. She sat down, looking badass as usual. Gave him some candy because she's nice like that. He freaked out suddenly and decided to kill her, and he smashed the bottle on her. Assuming that's it. It's not that, it's the other pick. Oh, it's this one. Oh, thank you, Sayaku. Okay. Didn't notice it. Thank you. 9 minutes left. Better move it. Okay, so he thought he killed her, and then he wrote it down and ran the fuck away. She came out, saw. Oh, here I'm probably gonna use that. She looked. She came out and hid it over there, putting it upside down. Do we have something like that? Oh, this is this. Sakura is the only one with a nose? Really? I didn't notice that. Which one is this? She's putting it upside down. Oh, there we go. Okay, but it's upside down. Then she woke up. She saw her looking like a badass. She freaked out. She sneezed. She was holding her or something, but then she sneezed. Genocide Jill freaked out. And grabbed this one, the queen. Smashed it on her, then she took the little figurine and took it away. Act 5. Being the badass that she fucking is, she just got up. Nothing happened. What did she do though? Chem A2? No. Not that. Probably this. Little bloodied hand, she took Chem C9, saw the light and just drank it. Then we found her. Star sitting there. But then Hina noticed, is Hina gonna die here? This is really, I wonder what's gonna happen. Like what kind of loophole this is. Then Hina, let's see, okay, so she grabbed that. Is that it? No. Oh yeah, she took, from beneath the shards, she took the Chem C9, I guess. And hit it. Oh wait, did I do it wrong? And it's actually, no, it's not. And no, this is the same one as the other one, so it can't be. Probably this one. She went, she took that one, and she put it there. Or maybe she took it out of her pocket. That's the only one that makes sense to me right now. What's with Kyoko here? I think I got it. Let's give it a shot. If this is right, this is the easiest one I had yet, which I thought it was going to be the hardest one. Anyway.
Here's exactly what happened.
Let's see.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yes.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Flip,
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
I don't know, Psyche, I actually enjoyed this trial. I mean, I got it halfway through, or even before, but it's usually like that. It was still an interesting trial, with lots of events, let's say.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Not having pocket proteins with you at all times.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Well, Psyche, to be honest, all of the trials have been pretty obvious from the start. I mean, with each and every one of them, I knew who actually did it. Just didn't have all of the pieces together. I still had some pieces missing, but I always knew, so far at least, who was the killer. Or at least one of my prime suspects ended up to be the killer. But it's still fun. I still like solving it around and understanding the logic behind that. That's really the fun for me.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Oh, and Backcountry on Safe City Heroes is right. The Chihiro twist blew me the fuck away. But again, I knew pretty much. No, actually, no, that's not true. The Chihiro case was the one where I had no idea who killed her or him, and the twist and the Chihiro twist had me speechless. It was really good. Probably my favorite case so far.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Really, the cases in 2 are crazy and unpredictable? Sounds fun, can't wait to get there.
He took a magazine
Celeste?
from the table.
Oh,
and forged a dying
wait.
message from Sakura.
No, Psyche, does that mean that Celeste is also in 2? Don't spoil her. No spoilers, please. Why is your blood pink, Dad Sensei? Well, basically because Japanese treat gore like Americans treat sex. so they can't show like actual. So like they got a lower rating by not showing the right color of blood.
To that end, he wrote.
Oh
down
no?
his name.
Okay, so. Oh, for the first DR. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I didn't like the Celeste case very much. It was pretty. To me, it was the most obvious one so far.
Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Oh yeah, totally. Hero went full retard there. They sort of always full retard.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
Yeah, that's true. Jod is
She
right.
also
I'd rather
saw
we
the
stop
blood
talking
dripping
about
off Sakura's head
Danganronpa
and
2
fainted.
just to avoid the chance of spoilers. Just so no one would accidentally blurt out something.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken
Oh, it's Zoom.
Monokuma bottle shards and the clean chest piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
There we go.
It was the poison that Sakura herself
Can't believe I got it all
from
right.
the chem lab.
First time that's happened to me, I think.
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Poor girl. But then why would Hina try to
Later on,
avoid
the
it seem
rest
like
of
a
us
suicide
discovered that her body was in there.
if she wasn't in on it from the
We
start?
had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
It was probably a pact from before. And maybe I was right, maybe it is a conspiracy.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
But why would they do that?
And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
But why? See, that's the most interesting thing, the why.
That's the full truth of
It's
the
like in
case.
MacGyver, where you know, or in any series, where you know he's gonna survive, you know he's gonna get out of that situation, but you want to know how, or why in this case. It's a why done it, you could say, which is still very interesting. Oh, poor Hina.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't
It's
that
pretty
right?
extreme, like having your girlfriend commit suicide and then having to pretend that you killed her. That's pretty extreme. Like they really didn't play this out properly. This is some heavy shit she's going through, Hina. But still, why?
What happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to? How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
'Cause I'm a fucking genius, bitch.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean,
Well, it's heavily implied that since they have common interests, they're always together, and they both said that they They both said that they, it's not headcanon, come on! It's highly implied. They said they spent the night together, and after that they were always together all the time. And they had the same interests, they were very protective of one another. Come on, they were dating.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Nice one, Kyoko.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you?
Dude, they spent the night together. I mean, what more do you want?
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
I wish, Bats. But no, seriously, it's not, it can't be headcanon. I mean, come on, it's implied. It can't, they don't have to, like, go on and make out in front of you to realize that. You have to, like, put the pieces together. It's a puzzle game, guys. Come on, it's a detective game. You gotta put the pieces together. The real mystery of the two gay couples. Mondo and Taka and Hina and Sakura. A, B. B? I was really good at everything. A C? What did I get a C for? Oh, who gives a shit? So pretty good. I wonder if you can get an S.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Yeah, but then what happens if it's
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's right.
I guess the loophole is gonna get closed.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm not sure. Do we? Well, it's obviously Sakura. But what does that mean? Can a person still? Yeah, I guess. So I guess suicide is treated just like any other murder. But who is there an execution though? I guess not.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
Really?
What did you say?
That's it! So Hina sticks with us? Well, maybe we'll find out why she did it then. So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted! What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner.
I didn't! Kyoko didn't! And you did it! What? Basically, okay, so she went mad. Like despair got a hold of her. I assume that's the reason.
You all killed her.
Dude, the day before she died, I gave her like one of her favorite gifts ever.
So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I can't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean. You're gonna take us all with you?
No, overreacting, but I think Psyche, I think she just she lost it. That's it. The despair got a hold of her. It's rough, you know, seeing people die like every couple of days. It's rough, man. Oh shit! Whoops, skip one.
Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this.
Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
That's...
Oh, the poor girl. But why didn't she take it out on the mastermind? Why? She could have done us all a favor. She was a huge badass. She could have just fought Monokuma, regained her honor, whatever. Jesus.
I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note.
And that's why Chapter 5 is a thing, I guess.
Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine.
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffered for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt.
Sakura...
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Thanks, Saikuyu.
Sakura, I thought she was responsible.
And thanks, Neospark.
She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her.
Really? Wow, that's high compliment, Neospark.
So she asked to meet with them.
Oh. This is interesting.
You asked to meet with those three?
3? Oh, them.
You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what?
What do you mean, why was she a woman? She's just a woman. Who's the ultimate martial artist, Dad Sensei.
Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you.
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Oh, she was amazing. Such a kind soul. Oh my god, MVP, right here.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. And you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came.
Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
See that we're together.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back.
And that's when she did it?
That was the last conversation I had with her.
Oh, Bats, I feel the same way about you. I'm so glad I got to meet you too. Yes, I'll do you a favor. You'd like some memes? Oh, I'll get you some memes, buddy. Don't worry. I'll get you a ton of memes. All the memes you can look at.
I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please open the door!
If Hina never switched the poison with a protein can, would they solve the mystery? I think, yeah, Psyche. It was pretty obvious already with the locked room murder, but it would be much more obvious if the poison was there and she was locked inside. I mean, once we would have based that no one could have done it from the outside or forced the protein down her, forced the poison down her, I think it would be pretty obvious.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person.
I wonder who was the hostage that they held to make her a spy.
If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it.
Hina. Why would she switch them in this case? She could have disposed of both the bottles of Chem 9 and the protein can. I don't know. I guess she was pretty upset and that's what she thought, but... I don't know, it worked. She was trying to point to herself. Oh, well, if she would have disposed of both of them, she couldn't have framed herself, which is what she was trying to do. She wanted us to... She wanted her footprints in there. She wanted us to think that she's the one that poisoned her. That's why.
We killed her. All of us.
Dude, I was the nicest guy to her. I did not kill anybody.
We pushed her into a corner. And we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I went to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I can never face her after this.
Hey, hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long! I'm about to fall asleep over here! I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
Maybe, Psyche, but it was all, like, in the moment. It wasn't premeditated, really.
What did you say? Everything you said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, 'cause her and me...
In other words...
See what she's trying to say here, guys?
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
Oh shit, did he hide her last will and testament? Oh shit, that's crazy. And then he planted a suicide note?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already?
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
I think it's the first time that Monokuma has lied to us.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Why would Monokuma show it to it? To cause further despair, obviously, backcountry. It's probably gonna say something heartbreaking.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy! I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene! Cut!
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey, hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies!
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez! Talk about a buzzkill! Alright, here we go!
Oh, I can't believe I have to do this in his voice.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As
Okay.
you know, I've
Thank
been
God.
giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Oh, look at her writing so badass. And she has giant tits too. Her tits are way bigger than Hina's. Just saying. Because everybody was so hyped about about her tits.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
But she said something, maybe she was faking, but she said something about like not worrying about her family because they would die with honor during fighting.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
I see.
That's how I saw things.
And that's the hostage.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
As I lived here with Hina, it's totally not headcanon, guys. They never say, you know what, they never say they're lovers, they never call themselves friends either. They never said she was my friend or something like that. I'm just saying.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Sorry, it's just killing my throat, this voice. She didn't say friend. Oh, she started with my good friend? Well,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend. That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
and she did that by committing suicide, or was that just despair?
Of course, because of what I decided to reveal her. Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her.
Shut up, Suika.
Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
Well, she went away with honor. I'll give her that. She was always very honorable. She still could have helped us by fighting Monokuma, though. That would have been really big help. Instead of just thinking about herself.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind.
How do you know she didn't do anything? Well, because... Actually, you're right, Neospark, but it's because I was expecting a huge epic fight like the one she had with Monokuma that we saw. And that wasn't it, but maybe she did do something. I just always thought that Sakura's style was more overt than covert.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
What's that, sweet? That's nice, actually. I like how to each of the audiences it looks like Anono is arguing with voices in his head. That's pretty cool, actually, Sweet. Unless someone has them both open. Which you can feel free to do.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If Sakura didn't suicide, what motive could Monokuma give? And who would take the bait? Well, he just keeps thinking of stuff. It's not that hard. Psyche. And he seems... Again, I'm only at this part of the game, but it seems like he has pretty much endless resources. So he can do pretty much anything, it seems.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me.
Well, she didn't count on Hina fucking this up and trying to kill us all, so I guess no, there's still some conflict.
For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
I did read them, just not aloud, backcountry. Yeah, it was a motive for someone else to kill her, definitely. Psyche. Or just, you know, just cause, like she said, cause disharmony, cause people to fight, not trust each other, cause there to be two camps. It's just all manipulation and psychological warfare. Pretty good, actually.
For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Oh, Sakura.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh? Sakura
She probably wouldn't have done it if she would have read her real note.
didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end.
Off!
I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Oh my god, Sakura, MVP, right here. MVP, shouldn't have killed yourself. Too honorable.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all.
Well, of course he would hide the note that would make the trial end quickly. He wants us to fuck up.
I thought we were close, and still...
What are you gonna do?
Why would he show the real note? Just to make Hina feel like an ass. And make her, yeah, the trial's already finished. We chose right, and he said, well, we're over. We're done here. And she just wanted to make Hina feel like shit, and feel like she didn't know her at all, and make her feel wrong, which is exactly what happened. Character development wise, Sakura is the best. I don't know if the best, but she's definitely top 3.
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway.
See, that's what he wanted her to feel, that she almost killed everybody when she tried to save everybody. That's why he shows it.
Thanks to you, her death has no purpose at all.
See?
In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
That's true.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am blowing out of the game. What? Bowing out of the game? What? He's gonna kill himself?
Naturally.
Sakura and Ino were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment on the one who thinks they can control me.
But Byakuya, does this mean...
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go! And if the Mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone!
Hey,
Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning.
How boring! But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
Yeah, well, backcountry, I guess that maybe helped, but Byakuya realized that also he's not the smart one, might have been a small reality check for him, and he realized, I guess that by bowing out he means he's not going to try and kill anyone, but he's going to try and work with the rest of us, which is something he hasn't done until now, and we might be seriously able to use. Because he's, again, like with Sakura gone, I feel like he's their strongest card after Kyoko. The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track!
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! Punishment time!
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead! You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no! Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
A special guest?
Is gonna be the 16th student, or like one of Sakura's family? Because that's gonna be really bad.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Bets, everyone bets, bets. What's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh shit. No! 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 Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Fucking hope is lost. Well, Sensei and Gaho, if you would have watched my previous streams, or watched, or like if you would have been here from my previous streams, or seen my past broadcasts on YouTube, you would have known. But it's a big factor, the computer. it's a huge fact. It's a huge thing that they died. Huge.
You...
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I am all about the grilled goodness.
It's odd that he doesn't want to punish us though for doing that, but I wonder since when he's known. Is it probably because we connected it to the network?
Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's actually, we knew it. Now that I remember, we knew it, cause it's because of what Alter Ego said. Something about like us being his friends, and basically, I think Golf said, and he was right, that once Makoto said to Alter Ego, "I'll never let anything happen to you," he sealed his fate. As the protagonist, he just, like, that was a death sentence to another character. If he says that to any other character right now, if he says that to Kyoko, Kyoko dies. It's just, he fucked up. He didn't realize, and that's like a mistake that Hifumi wouldn't have made. Because Hifumi knows, he's like genre savvy. So would have known what to do and not to do here. But fucking Makoto, I blame him on this. Shouldn't have said that to Alter Ego.
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but still. When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
And he paid the ultimate price. God. Another MVP, Alter Ego. Sayaka and Alter Ego. God damn. My heart hurts right now, really. This is fucking taking a toll. I was emotionally invested in that fucking computer. Jesus. I felt so, like, happy when we connected. Fuck it.
Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him! Is this what you called animism? Where soul dwells within all things, even, like, laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew? And you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data and the laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Oh no. No. Oh no, he said that he wants to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life.
And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
I hope he does. I don't know, but I hope the mastermind does pay somehow.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well,
But frustrated.
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
There's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly.
I'll do it with her voice.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
What? A clue?
What about the 16th student?
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us.
Oh! That might explain the photos and what Kyoko said.
I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit?
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note.
Backcountry, that's perfect.
I could ever let any of you greaseballs have it.
Oh, sorry.
But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser.
Hmm?
Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
Oh, there's one last line in the note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it.
I wonder, maybe maybe dying does release you somehow or something? And she meant like in the afterlife, which is actually, I don't know. She did something, the mastermind did something to them, which can explain everything, obviously, but what can it be? Something to their mind, something, is it something paranormal? Is it something like magical? I just really don't know.
Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
The Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if you try to...
Nice reference, game.
And if you try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and...
Video games that came out before this one.
So it's not totally unheard of.
What are you talking about, Scribble?
No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
What's the reference? To 999, Neos Park. Haven't you played it? It's the same studio, I'm pretty sure, and it came out apparently before Danganronpa. And it's roughly the same thing. There's a lot of similarities in the plot, or at least the setting, between this game and 999.
Yo!
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there, other than to head back up?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here.
But...
Highly recommended, Neospark. I streamed it earlier, you can watch my streams if you want, but I highly recommended you also play it yourself. And apparently the sequels are even better, so you should also look at that.
Hina must still feel responsible.
Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose as absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of a challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up.
Seriously, I'm sorry.
Exactly what Jodman said. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
Besides, she's gay.
What did you say?
Sleazeball? Oh my god, you fucked it up?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball. 'Cause you are, sleazeball.
Didn't you learn anything from Sakura?
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me!
I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope Speak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice.
Sakura? I don't know what voice to do. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Are we all being manipulated somehow? Is it like a Matrix type thing? Wake me up and say... Na-na-na. Oh, what?
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
What?
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Seriously? Time unknown? What's going on? In a flash, I was wide awake. She wants the D. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Is it a dream? Wait, but my door was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m.?
Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Better find out. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Oh yeah, she definitely wants it. Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear, and whispered, the data center on the 4th floor. What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Anyway, guys, I think this is the perfect time to finish. Not just because I seriously have to pee. I'm crossing my legs for like the past hour and a half. But also, this is a good cliffhanger. We passed the trial, which is what I promised. I promised we'd do the whole trial in one stream. This is already 3.5 hours, and I was planning on streaming for 2. Bite the pillow, Makoto. I'm going in dry. So I think that this is it for now. I'm gonna do this really quick because I really gotta pee. We're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna be back. I don't remember when, but it should say it's either tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. So I hope to see all of you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys, for being here and helping me with the game and helping me have fun. I had a great time. We had lots of people here. It was just great. I'm reminding you guys that I got the schedule. You can check to know what time for sure, what day and time I'm gonna play next. And there's the poll, so I can. And there's the sorry, I just really gotta pee. There's the poll for the next games. You can either request a game there for me to play, or vote for what game I should play sooner rather than later. And what else? Oh, and just as usual, I loved having everybody here. If you guys want to come back, check my schedule, and please, if you want to like notifications when I go live, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or Steam. And that's it. And I'd love to have all of you guys again, and more people around next time. So that's it. I'm gonna go pee. Thank you everybody for being here. Hopefully I'll see all of you tomorrow. Bye guys, Marco.